So quick video of these guys. These are Hanna's puppies, and they were 2 weeks old Wednesday. So they're 2.5 weeks old, 2 weeks, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm about to put them in their individual little comfy, clean, dry, shredded paper individual little boxes that keeps them warm and dry. It's almost 90 degrees outside. They don't need to be warm. Oh, baby, look, your belly's dirty. Your mommy not clean you? What would they name you? We need to ask people to name you guys. What was I thinking the other day? I had a good thing. Oh yeah. After being in Wyoming, I was thinking Indian names. Like we went through Wind River Reservation, and we went through Shoshone Reservation. I like the name Waxahachie, and I like the name Washita, which is spelled Q-U, I think. I think it would be spelled different. Anyway, I was thinking maybe a Pocahontas. These boards just get so dirty. Actually, I don't know why I'm cleaning them, because when I fill this full of shred and use this for the potty box. So this is the Brindle girl. It's the only Brindle girl. What are you fussing about? Oh, honey. So this is why we separate them. So I just have had them in a box for less than 3 days. Can you see this injury on him? That is an injury from a puppy sucking on him. So it's very, very important to keep them separated. I mean, it's healing nicely, but they can injure one another sucking on them. So when I put them in their individual box, they just go to sleep. They're so full of milk. Now, the interesting thing is, here they're 2.5 weeks old. At 3 weeks old, they start climbing out of the boxes. And at 3 weeks old, when they start eating food, they quit so much of the sucking on one another because they stay so full. Come here. This is a Brindle boy. Oh, your bottom's dirty. No, their mother wasn't much to keep them clean. Okay, do a little paste. What? It's just a little pectin and probiotics for their gut. So, if you want to watch me put their individual boxes in here, and then I'm going to cover this completely up so there is absolutely no draft. And it's reading 75.2. I would like it to be about 77 in here for them. But there's, with these walls, and then I have I don't know if you can see this. This is a cover on it. And there's absolutely no draft in here. Although, anyway, not too negative. When I was gone, Tim lost one of the boys, and he said he didn't get cold, but he did. And before I left, I had forgotten to line underneath his pig rail with a blanket. So people don't understand, if you're raising a collie or a hairy dog like that, goodness gracious, come here. They can get cool, but a Bullmastiff, I don't know what it is, but if you get them cold, they will die. And even though this heat lamp was on, and it was 80, 79, and 80 over here, somehow he got cold. So I don't know if Tim turned the lamp off when they were nursing. So what that looks like, what that presents itself as in symptoms, is the belly gets distended and they cannot digest. Once a puppy's temperature falls to certain degrees, for a certain amount of time, they cannot digest. And if they eat and they cannot digest, they will die. Ask me how I know. I buried enough puppies to pay this place off probably twice. Yes, it's true. Over the last 20 years, I've made plenty of mistakes. So we had 8, we have 7 now. I don't even know, boys and girls, what we got. That's a boy. It was a fawn. It was the smallest fawn boy who passed. Anyway, I was in Wyoming. Tim was doing his absolute best, and I am so sorry. I've got another puppy. In fact, I found him today getting chicken out of the freezer. Things that make you cry. Let me get those boxes in here. So if you're a breeder and you're having problems with your puppies sucking on each other, I mean, if you're breeding Aussies or Goldens or something like that, you don't have this problem. Because let me get back in here. The mother can come in and go out at will. With this, the moms are so heavy, we have to supervise their feedings. So the mothers are not just indiscriminately laying with them. If that makes sense. So clean and dry. Well, I discovered when I came home that we were out of white paper to shred, and that is kind of scary. Look at this. This is a Juby puppy trying to get in here. He says, you're going to look like this in 2 weeks. Alright, come here. So these boxes, just keep them separated and very clean and very, very dry. So see, I've got in here clean shredded dry paper. Cover these guys up. Good night. Turn their light out. Oh. Let me show you from the top. So one time I said, I'm gonna put them in their puppy prisons, and someone was so offended they didn't buy a puppy from me. But as you can see, they're just all gonna go to sleep, and they're clean and they're dry. They're like little gold eggs in their shipping crates, right? Anyway, they're happy. I'm happy. Everybody's happy.